Good afternoon. I'm Chris Young, Dyer County Mayor. In a moment you'll hear from Mayor John Holden and Slater Barr from our chamber. Pam Mabry, Mayor of Newbern, and John McFarland, Mayor of Trimble, could not be with us today but wish to extend their heartfelt thanks to each of you and your prayers. Who could have imagined just 6 short months ago where we would be or what we would be doing during Holy Week? Social distancing, quarantine, working from home, closed schools, empty store shelves, the list goes on and on. These are dramatic changes to our society, yet I am so proud of Dyer Countyans for what we're doing to meet the rising needs of others and the challenges ahead. School buses delivering meals, teachers reaching out through social media to teach and stay in touch with our children, keeping them as part of their lives. Healthcare professionals, police, fire, first responders, staying the course, going above and beyond to care for others. I don't want to forget about the countless workers that are stocking the store shelves and for the supplies we need. The restaurant owners and employees that have stepped up to provide meals, curbside, takeout, and delivery to us all. To say that I am proud of you would be an understatement. In our own way, we are finding ways to relay hope, encouragement, and assurance that together we will get through this. As Dyer County Mayor, I am humbled and thankful for the contributions and sacrifices each of you has made. I know that for some, this is a season for fear and despair, but I want you to know that together we will get through this and this too shall pass. Social distancing and all the other methods we have used is paying off. I know it's been hard, but we need to continue and stay the course for just a bit longer. How much longer? Truthfully, no one knows for sure. But what we do know is that the curve is flattening and we will soon be looking forward to the days ahead. Our numbers have remained low due to the measures we have taken and the power of prayer. Stay the course, stay strong, and stay apart. I want to announce some new changes to the drive-up testing hours at the Dyer County Health Department. Tomorrow, Good Friday, they will be there from 9 to 12, and for the first time we'll be offering services on Saturday from 9 to 12. Going forward, beginning Monday, April 13th, the hours will be Monday through Friday, 9 to 3, and on Saturday from 9 to 12. In closing, remember Easter is coming. Church parking lots will be filled with innovative social distance worshiping. Online options will also be available. The message of hope in God's love is stronger than ever. Thank you for your prayers for all elected officials. Stay Dyer County strong. Thank you and God bless.
Thank you, Mayor Young, and thank you for this opportunity to be here and do this and talk to the folks in Dyersburg and Dyer County. I'm John Holden, Mayor of the City of Dyersburg. Mayor Young mentioned a little bit about the health department. Be open tomorrow, Good Friday, be open Saturday. So they sent me a message. I just want to read this to let people know who they will test, okay? This came straight from the health department. People in high-risk categories will be prioritized for testing. This includes contacts with confirmed cases, people in occupations with exposure to large number of contacts, healthcare workers, nursing home residents, severely immunocompromised patients, critically ill patients, pregnant women, and people who have symptoms. The health department services will be closed regularly except through the drive-through assessment and testing clinic that will be there Friday and Saturday, like Mayor Young mentioned. I want to mention that because he touched on it. I just want to follow up on some stuff and things that I hear and questions that I get and calls that I get. Last Tuesday, Governor Lee signed his executive order number 23. And let me read you a part of that, the main part of that. Safer at home, because staying at home as much as possible for a temporary period of time will protect the health and safety of Tennesseans by limiting the spread of COVID-19 and preserving health care resources. All persons in Tennessee are required to stay at home, except for when engaging in essential activity or essential services as defined in this order. So we had this order come out last Thursday. Along with that, we had a list of essential businesses and services that was put out by the governor in the state of Tennessee. And there's several categories on here. So obviously we ask people that if you're engaged in essential business or service to take care of yourselves, take care of those that are around you, observe those social distancing rules and groups gathering and places like that. And we've had some calls about that. And let me tell you, we also had a conference call or conference calls with the DA, the county mayor, the New Bern mayor, myself, the law enforcement officials on how to enforce this. And we're not being heavy-handed. We've had some calls of businesses that are open that are required to be closed by the state. We visited them, showed them the order, no problem whatsoever. So I appreciate people complying with that, I really do. It makes it easier for all of us. And I appreciate people understanding what we're going through and the times that we're in. This is all new for us. We're going through this together. And I would just ask that people remember that, and let's take care of our neighbor. That's very important that we do that. Let me update some numbers for you. Of course, the health department every day at 2 o'clock puts out the number of confirmed cases, those that are negative, or the negative test, and the deaths that occur. So yesterday in Dyer County, we had 11 confirmed cases in Dyer County. That'll be coming out pretty soon at 2 o'clock, the updated numbers. Those numbers will increase because as testing is more available and prevalent through the health department, those numbers will increase. It's going to happen. Don't be alarmed by that. Again, take care of yourself, take care of your neighbors, take care of your family, and if you could stay at home, please stay at home. Counties around us, Gibson County had 13 cases yesterday. Haywood County had 7 cases. Lauderdale County 6 cases. Madison County 43 cases. Obion County 4 cases. Tipton County 38 cases. And then Shelby County had 912 cases yesterday. Okay, I will tell you that there was a death in Obion County last week, and there was a death in Haywood County on Monday of this week. So for folks to think that it's not going to happen here, it will happen here. We will get cases. We hope nobody loses their life over this. But again, we just ask you to be socially responsible, morally responsible, take care of folks, and practice those things that our government, both on the federal level and state level, are asking us to do. Total cases in Tennessee as of yesterday, there were 4,362 confirmed cases in Tennessee. There were 79 confirmed deaths in the state of Tennessee yesterday, 449 hospitalizations, over 56,000 tests have been given, and 592 people have recovered from this virus. I want to mention just a couple of other things. Today at 2 o'clock, the state school board is meeting. They're going to determine the fate of the schools in the state of Tennessee for the remainder of this school year. I mentioned the health department updates their cases every day at 2 o'clock. I want to remind people that Governor Lee has a press conference every day at 3 o'clock, and those are very informative as well. Talked about meals from the school systems. Also the Salvation Army, Matthew 25:40 is doing that. We appreciate them as well. We get calls about places, and we know who they are. I'm not going to mention names, but I will tell you, I've reached out to those folks. Every time I get a call about a location or something going on, I'll reach out and I'll talk to those people. So the folks like Lowe's and Kroger's and Walmart, they're observing corporate guidelines. Talked to the folks, they don't mind me telling you, I talked to folks at Kroger this morning. They're allowing 50% of their capacity in their store, and 50% of their capacity is 309 people. So I would just ask folks to comply with that, no matter where it is. Comply with that, understand the times we're in, understand that these folks are doing the best they can to serve you and us, and just cooperate as much as possible and realize these are different times for everybody, and we're going through this together. And in closing, Just ask you to support our local folks, shop local, shop small, and take care of the folks that are in this community. Two other things, and I'll finish. Chamber of Commerce, you're going to hear from Slater. They do an outstanding job in getting information out and resources that are available from the federal level and state level. I'm sure Slater will talk about that. They've got an outstanding website and Facebook page that all the information is on there. The city of Dyersburg also has a pretty robust Facebook page, I guess, and we share all that information as well. So at any time, please take a look at that. There's lots of information on both sites. You can call City Hall if you have any questions, 288-7600, or my cell phone, I give it out. Call me anytime. My cell phone number is 445-6679, and if we can help you in any way, the city, please let us know. Thank you. God bless you, and have a safe weekend. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm Slater Barr. I'm president of the Dyersburg, Dyer County Chamber of Commerce. And I want to start out today by expressing my thanks. My thanks to all of you who are practicing social distancing and staying at home, following the guidelines and the orders. And I think for the first time we're starting to hear information coming out nationally that diligence and those following those guidelines is making a difference. So for the first time we're seeing our latest projections of the amount of sicknesses, illnesses, and deaths are starting to go down. And that's a direct result of following those guidelines. So thank you for doing that. I also want to express thanks to our businesses here in Dyer County. We have a number of essential industries. You're keeping us going. We started tallying what we knew about all of our local industries, our local businesses, and what they were doing. And it's just really incredible. For example, Dyer County Industries right now are manufacturing hand sanitizer. They're manufacturing face shields. Some of them are making testing equipment. There's one that's making HVAC equipment for temporary hospitals. Others are producing, distributing, and preparing food. All the healthcare workers, you think about it, we have a group that we have manufacturers that are helping keep the lights on. They're manufacturing equipment needed by that sector. They're delivering electricity. We have people providing professional services for all these small businesses. Banking, legal, and accounting, they're still working, although it may be remotely, but they're delivering product. And finally, especially with our local mayors here, a big thanks to all your staff that are providing police, fire, utility, construction services. Very much we thank you for that and for keeping Dyer County going. As Mayor Holden said, the first thing that I would express, if you're wanting to keep up with the latest information about in this rapidly changing environment, whether you are in need of small business assistance, whether you're an employer, large or small, whether you're an employee that may be laid off and kind of needs to know where to go, I would direct you to our website, dyerchamber.com. We keep on there a list of COVID-19 resources organized in categories and kind of pointing you to the information that you need. And I would also say follow us on Facebook, because even before the information is updated on the website, it's put out by social media, and that'll get you the latest information that is possible. What can we do as the public? Well, first of all, I would say follow the guidelines. We've already talked about how important that is. But secondly, remember to support our local businesses. Continue to support them as you can. Share local menus. As you know about local restaurants that are open or may have changed their service to curbside or pickup or delivery, you know what their menus are. Share that, please. Check again, we talked about the professional services. Check for online and phone services that may be provided by them. And I think in this period of time, you're seeing increasingly individuals and families that are in stress. Don't forget, don't neglect to stay connected. You know, we have a variety of means to stay connected to extended family, to friends. Reach out, call them, do a video chat, text them, but stay in touch and stay connected, and take care of yourself. And finally, I would say, you know, to everyone, please use all your resources, and we have tried to compile them on our website. Go there, look at those over, and use them. You know, it has been said over and over again that together we will get through this. And we've kind of adopted this phrase that, you know, it's ironic that we're talking about social distancing and being spread apart and unable to connect. But the reality is that although we may be apart, we are together in heart. And let's keep that attitude together. Let's keep that spirit alive and keep Dyer County strong. So I would just conclude by saying, be strong, stay safe, and stay apart. Thanks very much. I appreciate it.